So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. France have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Olise, he is through here. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Goes down, but nothing given. That is good strength. Mbappe. Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Totti. To Guendouzi. 15 minutes till half-time. Vardiol. And it's Guendouzi. Totti gets on his bike and on the move. And Batistuta! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 34 minutes is number 9, Gabriel Batistuta.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He might be in here! Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, making the challenge outside the box, I think, would have been preferable, Peter, but I guess it's easier said than done.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
After 38 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Out towards the flank. Camavinga. Guendouzi. Chow. To Guendouzi. Totti. Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And it's Alexander Arnold.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Chow. Olise. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet. Truly a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now it's Batistuta. Upamecano. Now it's Olise. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And this is Totti. Played out wide. Camavinga. And it's Dembele. Great vision. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Mbappe! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
France have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Dembele. Plays a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Chinese Taipei choosing to make the first change. Chow. Here's Petinia. That's going wide left. Tries to play it through. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
Chinese Taipei really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alexander Arnold. And the return pass. Chow. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal scorer after 73 minutes.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for France. Number 11. Olise.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Alexander Arnold is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
he's going to be disappointed with that. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Great defending, strong and determined.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for France. Number 7, Dembele. Number 14, Rabiot. Coming on the field, number 20, Barcola. Number 26,
5 minutes to add.
There will be 5 minutes
it's
added time.
Threads one in. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. Tries to gets his head on it! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chinese Taipei played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
To make sure to put any litter
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a